Is there a relation or confusion between the Fibonacci sequence and our cognitive function? Maybe, I don't know. The 8 first terms of the Fibonacci sequence are 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and 13. Even numbers are represented by 2 dash and the odd number by 1 dash or longer dash. Also, even numbers are represented by the plus and the odd number by the minus. The 8 first term of the decimal system 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To better visualize what I try to explain, I will take for example the 8 function of the INTJ, NITEFISE, for the conscious and subconscious side, and NETIFESI for the unconscious or shadow side of the personality type. Our dominant first function, the 1, is a huge part of who we are, our natural functioning, the function we prefer, what people notice the most of us. It's our main energy, the one which makes us feel alive, happy, give us energy. We can't really shut down this function, sort of like it's always functioning in circle, in loop, the 0, no confusion here. Our second function, tool to support, serving the first function, the auxiliary function, help us to balance introversion and extraversion. We all need to be introvert and extrovert to manage our energy. There is confusion between the function 1 and 2 because, as Briggs notes in Give Differing, the introvert type can often be mistaken for their counterpart when presenting the auxiliary function. I think the reverse is also true. The extrovert can be mistaken, confused with their introvert counterpart when presenting the auxiliary function. If we just change the first letter in a personality type, EI, extrovert, introvert, for example, INTJ and ENTJ, they have the same function stack, but their functions are switched by 2. Function 1 and 2 are switched. INTJ can look like ENTJ in his behavior when he is interact with the outside, external, extrovert world, and ENTJ can look like INTJ in his behavior when he is in his inside world. Confusion between 1 and 2. Our theory, function 3, is also support the first function. We consider we have one dominant function, 2 auxiliary, and 1 repressed function. It makes sense because our 2 middle functions, the secondary and tertiary, are well balanced, twice the number 1 following. Also, the function 1 and 3 are in the same energy, both introverted or extroverted. The dichotomy introvert-extrovert is the main difference in personality type and surely the most important aspect. We also know we can loop between the function 1 and 3, which can create anxiety for the IJ and EP type, and pain for the IP and EJ type. to get out of the loop, we need to use the function 2 or 4. The 1 is a dominant function, the 3 is the ego. In the 8 function system, the two first functions are the ego, the conscious side of the mind. The two next by mirror, reflection, 4 and 3 are the subconscious side, 5 and 6 are the unconscious side and or shadow, and 8 and 7 by mirror of the 1 and 2, the super ego side. Confusion between 1 and 3, both considered as the ego, and it makes sense. Sometimes it happens for us INTJ, we can be confused with the ISFP on video or real life. It happened to me and other INTJ because they both have the same function but in different order. Both are introvert, their function 1 and 3 are switched. INTJ and ISFP are very similar in their behavior. The function 4, at the opposite of the function 1, is the less preferred, is the repressed function. We tend to ignore it. It's the function which causes us most of problem issues in life. It causes stress when used too much and or for too long. Confusion between 2 and 4 because same energy, both introvert or extrovert. I didn't find confusion or similarity between function 3 and 5, surely because it's the same function as the 1, but in opposite energy, introvert or extrovert. Like the function 1, no confusion, or personality type, conscious side and unconscious side have exactly the same function in same order, but the energy of the function introvert and extrovert are switched. For example, here INTJ, we have NTFS in the same order, but in different energy. Function 6, confused with the 5, same confusion as 1 and 2, the same pattern reproduced. I think we enjoy this function 5 and 6 as much as 1 and 2 because it's just our two preferred functions, the same function, just in the opposite energy. Introvert and extrovert are switched, the two sides of the same function. Function 7 is our worst function, the function which can immobilize us. I like to tell it's the function which makes us bug. It can create us a lot of stress that we really prefer ignoring this function. Confusion between 7 and 8 because we could think it's the last function, the 8, the least preferred or the worst function. Function 8 is our last function, not the worst, but also in the less preferred function. 13 is often seen like a meaning of chance, luck, and also curse, malediction. The function 8, I think we can be bad at it and also very good at it, sort of like we don't prefer use this function, but when we use it, we pay attention to it and we can be efficient with. That could make sense because our function 1 and 8 are very similar. They are in the same energy, introvert or extrovert, and they are also both perceiving or judging function. What I find fun is the plus, the more, the too much, the perturbation, because I find the function 1, 4 and 7 are the functions which can create us the most of stress and problem in life. If we are too much in our function 1, we can get overwhelmed by it. It can cause us problem in life because we can't really disable it. The function 1 function with its opposite, the function 4. Each function can't exist and can function without its opposite. By being too much in our function 1, we tend to ignore the function 4 and replace it. Most of our problems in life come from the function 4 and also the 7th, the worst. We really don't prefer use it. We know we are bad at it and that this function can take our energy quickly, don't bring us energy or make us happy, take a lot of energy. So thanks for watching. Have a good day or evening.